This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian, and as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest installment of our Topps Player Spotlight. Number 13 is our subject, and what a dominant performance he put together in his last start. He had opposing batters off balance. Outdoor baseball now from the Warehouse District and Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. Tonight it's the first of 4. Eduardo Nunez comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Eduardo Nunez.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, EK, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention. I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Eddie Rosario will come forward now as we give you a look at his home and away splits so far this year. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
In there, 1-2 now.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Hit to short. Escobar comes up with it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Miguel Sano will stand in, and as you can see, he's had troubles here in his own ballpark. He's much better away from home.
0-1.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Boys, that's 99 right through him.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
And even though it's still the first inning, you can already tell he's going to be a force out there on the mound. He's got that glare in his eyes.
Ready on 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is... Leading off the inning, Brian Dozier, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Hey, let's go.
Wind up and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Franklin Gutierrez will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Tapped out in front of home. Susak gonna have to hurry. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Joe Mauer will stand in, and perhaps unsurprisingly, the numbers tell us he's a much better hitter versus right-handers than he is against lefties. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Chu has a read on it.
I got it.
And that retires the side. Trevor Plouffe will stand in now. He homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Well, he's had 7 RBIs in his last 10 games, so he is producing runs, and he had another good one yesterday.
And the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season.
Yeah, Matt, more of the same for him as he's currently leading the American League in that category. And pitching wins, They just aren't as celebrated these
Hey, we
days
got
as they
one
once
here.
were. But I'll tell you, if you're leading the league, you're one of the best pitchers around. We'll see if he can hold
Here we
on
go.
and add another win to his total in this one.
Sent on the ground out to second. On to first,
He's
and very
out.
quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Batting ninth.
Kurt Suzuki will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Into the seats, 0-1. That's in there,
Here we
and
go
he's
now.
deep in
Let's
the
go.
hole now, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
2 outs here.
And he just barely makes contact there as this is fouled at the plate, and it remains 0-2. Chop foul over towards the dugout. This is hit high and deep out to left. Watson ranging back. Gone! So a solo shot there from Kurt Suzuki as the Twins have come back to tie it at 1.
This is just their first hit of the night, but what a hit it was. He squares up on this thing perfectly and just drives it over the wall. That had some serious hang time to it.
Eduardo
Hey, 2 down.
Nunez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Tap fouled at home plate. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Eddie Rosario is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Left fielder, number 20.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Susak is up with
He's
it,
out.
throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Up next for the Twins.
Stepping in, Miguel Sano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Hard hit ball to second, reined in. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
The second baseman, number 2.
Brian Dozier is into the box. He was a strikeout
guys.
victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
Hey, 2 away now.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2. Frozen on the fastball, never had a chance, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. We played 4. Franklin Gutierrez will start things out here for Minnesota with Joe Mauer on deck to follow.
Franklin Gutierrez.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And Gutierrez comes up empty there, and he's in a quick 0-2 hole now.
You know a guy throws hard when his changeup's at 89.
Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve, 1-2.
Hey, just you and him. Get him yourself.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory.
Ball, I got
A quick out number 1.
First baseman, number 7.
1 gone now for the former catcher turned first baseman, 3-time batting champ Joe Mauer. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Throw to first is in time as Mauer becomes out number 2.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Trevor Plouffe. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Hey, 2 away now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Dino Dominguez gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Hey, nobody.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
And if you're a fan of pitching, this has been the game for you. I mean, these two guys have both been exceptional so far. Just 2 runs allowed between both of them. Of course, makes the broadcasters awfully happy because this game has flown by.
The batter, number 9.
Eduardo Nunez ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Let's go right now, fellas, right now.
And he falls behind 0-2. 1 run, just 1 hit, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Eddie Rosario steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
The fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Hey, here we go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Nobody
Boy,
out here. Nobody.
I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Watson racing back, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Miguel Sano is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Number 2, Brian Dozier.
Brian Dozier is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now.
I go.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Joe Mauer will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Trevor Plouffe will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on.
I got
He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out. Into the windup and the pitch.
They have him right here.
Dino Dominguez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, the one thing you can't have here is a 3-pitch inning, so he pretty much has to look at the first one.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. A shot there of St. Paul, Minnesota, just down I-94 from where we are as we're set for the 9th inning in this one. Kurt Suzuki is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. Grounded to 3rd. Tata over to his left. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, number 9.
Eduardo Nunez will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Come on, guys.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
Hey, we got one out here.
And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center.
Got it. That's me.
Escobar is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Number 20,
Eddie Rosario makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And that's cut on and missed, so now the Twins are down to their final strike here.
If I didn't know any better, I think this was his...
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Boy, what a performance of pitching that we just saw. He was so close to putting his name into the record books, but he's going to have to settle for that complete game one-hitter.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vaskersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets.